Kind of depends on their circumstances, but
When Amanda Van Hooser first heard little Colton Turner had been missing since July, she couldn't help but wonder why it took so long for someone to come forward and contact authorities.
to me it says something if somebody hasn't seen a child for 2 months and nobody knows where this kiddo is.
Working with families for nearly 2 decades, she says their purpose is to investigate child abuse, working closely with both Child Protective Services and law enforcement.
The questions I would ask would be, what is the support system? What things were going on in this family that might have helped this child?
She says there's only so much they can do to convince a parent to do the right thing. Many times the first step is going to an agency like this and admitting you need help, which isn't easy for some, knowing coming forward may get them in trouble.
And what's going to happen to the child? What's going to happen to me? Not knowing what may happen once an investigation starts makes people very uncomfortable.
Amanda says if a parent comes to them with a child who's been abused, they're legally bound to report it. And that's true of anyone else who also knows of the abuse.
Not knowing what's going to happen at the end of the day is probably the largest one, and I think it takes a lot of courage to get yourself involved in the system by making a report.
And making that report, Amanda says, could save a child's life in the future. Lindsay Bramson, KXAN News.
And again, we want you to know, if you know a child who is being neglected or abused, we do have information on our website about who to call. Just go to KXAN.com and find this story.